Hi, everyone. I'm here with Erica. Hi, Erica.
Hi,
How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I want to thank you for being part of our 2022 Giving First Give-a-thon. Thank you so much for talking with me tonight, but most importantly, thank you for allowing us to share Ella's story. Well, let's just start it off. If you don't mind, please tell us all about Ella, what you loved most about her, what she was like, and what the world has been missing out on.
That's a loaded question.
Yes.
There's so much. Ella came in to the light into the world, um, a Spitfire, and I like to say she went out of the world a Spitfire. The doctor almost didn't make it there when she was born. Um, and she was spunky from that time on. Ella was really an old soul. I kind of, looking back, I felt like she knew that maybe her time was going to be short on Earth with us. And so there was always something going on, whether it was a dance party with her brother, playing with her friends, playing soccer, dancing. Um, she was always busy. She liked to spend lots of hours with our neighbors, not the kids, the adults. She would just sit and talk with the neighbor ladies in their yards and be like, Ella, it's time to come home. And they'd be like, she's fine. So, she made friends wherever she went. One of my favorite stories about Ella was a new girl had come to her school in the second grade, and that was Ella only went to school 2 weeks in the second grade because she passed away in November of that year. Um, she became that girl's friend within the first week. She took her under her wing. Ella was a leader from an early age. I would watch her organize the kids and what they needed to do. She wanted to be a teacher. We built her, a teacher's desk and the whole setup. And anyone that came over, they had to be her students, whether they wanted to or not. Um, there's I think what I miss about her is her heart. She always took care of the underdog. I remember one time her and her brother were playing out with the neighbor kids, and they he was quite a bit younger than all the other kids, and they didn't want him on their team. No one wanted him on their team. So she picked her ball up and said, I'm going inside. And I said, what happened? And she's like, well, they wouldn't play with Caden. So I was done because we're going to play with everyone or we're not playing at all. So she always took care of everyone around her. And I think, I miss that about her. And I think she would have been a great leader.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I the little bit that I have read about Ella, you had said that she wants to be a teacher or she wanted to be a teacher. And I feel like she she did that in her short life here. I mean, I feel like she taught everyone how to live, how to be kind, and how to do the right thing in her short 7 years that she was here. Would you
Yeah,
agree?
yeah, I would.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
always said she taught us so much.
Yeah.
And I feel blessed that I was taught by her, that I was taught to love life, that I was
Yeah.
taught to live life and and to cherish relationships and to cherish people in my lives versus things. So yeah, she definitely was a teacher, and many people have said that to me over the years, what Ella and her story taught them.
Yep. Well,
So she
I can see
definitely
why.
was.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Your family has a motto. Do you mind sharing with us what that motto is and how it came about?
I'm not a quitter. Um, so Ella passed away on November 21st, 2008. Um, so about 3 weeks before was Halloween, and Ella loved Halloween. She always had to have the full costume, the full experience. Trick-or-treating was her favorite thing to do. At this time, walking was pretty much almost gone without assistance. So we loaded her up in the stroller because she still wanted to go trick-or-treating. And she would get quite tired after certain amounts of activity. And about an hour in, you could see that she was tired. And I said to her, you know, you want to go back home and lay down and rest? And she said in her groggy voice, I'm not a quitter. And so we went on for another hour at least. And, she wanted to visit like every house in the neighborhood. And she pretty much accomplished that. Um, my husband and I have held those words in our heart. Um, Ella never quit. She kept going, as much as she could until the end. We've changed those words to our motto that we can't quit on helping raise funds for the cure for DIPG and for all cancers, because that's what the Cure Starts Now motto is. I wholeheartedly believe in what the medical board has said, that there's something about DIPG that I think will unlock a lot of cancers. And we've all been affected by cancer, not just DIPG. I lost my own mother to colon cancer. I've had skin cancer. So everyone's affected by cancer no matter what. DIPG is just a monster. And I think that monster, if we can unlock it, will give us a lot of answers for a lot of other cancers, and it will save a lot of families a lot of heartache.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I hope that is the case. And that's what we're doing, is trying to fight the biggest bullies of them all. And that's DIMPG, DMG, medulloblastoma, pediatric brain cancers. You being here right now is proof that you are not quitters. Here in a few days, it will be 14 years since your sweet girl became an angel. And here you are still tonight, still fundraising and not quitting. Doing this for Ella and so many other children. What advances in DIPG have you seen during these past years that have come directly from donations? Basically, why is donating important to you?
When Ella was diagnosed 14 years ago, we were basically told to enjoy our time. There was one trial at that time for DIPG. Unfortunately, we tried it. She didn't tolerate it well enough. And so we had no other options. My husband and I spent hours and hours researching, and we tried a lot of alternative therapies for her. What I've seen in the last 14 years and what the Cure Starts Now and the fundraising efforts that we've done is I've seen multiple trials. Families have choices. I see families asking, what trial is better, and so the fundraising is working. There's multiple doctors across the world that are focusing on this cancer because of the research dollars that we've raised, and because we can help them fund their research so they can get these. I've seen kids live a lot longer, like your daughter. 3.5 years is amazing. Ella had 10 months, 11 months. And that's what most kids back then did. And many, many kids nowadays are living 2 to 3 years, some even longer. And so, we just have to keep pushing and keep raising that money to help these doctors find the answers. It's out there. The answer's out there. I have no doubt about it.
Yeah. Well, I can, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for what you have done.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Heidi. I appreciate it.
So tonight, give first for Ella Hope, because our children deserve more than the leftovers. Bye.
Bye.